Hello dear children, once again I welcome you all to this video class, and today we are going to learn a very beautiful poem, and the name of the poem is My Mother at 66. And in this poem, uh, it's very touching poem, and the poet shares her feelings towards her mother, and the, the poem starts with a scene of a car in which the poet and her mother are traveling. And it so happens in this poem, once the poet visited her mother's house, and she was on the way back to airport to return to Cochin, and her mother was sitting just beside her. So let's begin the poem. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me. Driving means they are coming to the airport, and she was coming from her parents' house. Her mother was sitting just beside her, and it was last Friday of the month, and it was morning time, and she saw her mother who was sitting just beside her. And what does she see? She finds her mother dozing. Dozing means sleeping, and her mother's mouth is open, doze open mouthed, her face ashen like that, and she finds that her face is faded up just because of her age. Her mother's age is 66, and here there is a simile, there is a comparison between her mother's face to a dead body's face. So she says, like that of a corpse, and realized with pain. So it seems that her mother's face was just like a dead body's face. There was no charming, no glazing on her face. So she felt very grief in her heart. She felt pain in her heart. And that she was as old as she looked, but soon put that thought away and looked out at young trees sprinting, the merry children spelling. She was as old, means I have already told you that her mother's age was 66. So because of her age, because of aging, there was no glazing on her face. And when actually it happens, when a bad thought comes in our mind, we also do the same thing. We begin to divert our thought towards something else. The poet also does the same thing here. She tries to divert her thought, and what does she do to divert her thought? She begins to look out of the window of the car. And what does she find when she looks out through the window of the car? She sees that the tree is sprinting. Sprinting means running, and here sprinting means running in opposite direction. When you go ahead on any vehicle or in any car, etc., then what happens? You find the stationary things like trees and some other things. They seem to be running in the opposite direction. So here also the poet explains that the trees is sprinting and the merry children spelling. Actually spelling, here spelling means the children are coming out of their homes. Spelling out of their homes means coming out of their homes, and they are very happy. The children were coming out of their homes, they were very happy, and these two scenes fill the heart of the poet with happiness. And then, but after the airport's security check, it's very formal, it's when we go to airport and we want to go somewhere, there is a security checkup there. And standing a few yards away, I looked again at her, worn, pale. Now she says here that when the both, the poet and her mother, reached the airport, there was a security checkup, and she was standing just few yards away of her mother, and she again looks at her face. And when she looks, what does she find? She finds her face wan. Wan means here colorless, and pale. Pale as a late winter's moon. Again there is a simile here. There is a comparison. Her face is compared to winter's moon. Generally it generally happens that we find nothing but fog everywhere in winter, and the moon is also covered with fog. So what happens there? It looks faded up. So here she compares her mother's face. Her mother's face is also faded up because of it seems that the face is bloodless, and so she says here that her face looks like winter's moon, and felt that familiar ache. Again same pain. My childhood's fear, but all I said was, see you soon, Amma. Childhood's fear. In her childhood, she used to fear. Fear of what? Fear of losing her mother. She has a fear in her mind. So, the same fear she experiences, she feels here also at the airport. And she says nothing, but only she said, see you soon, Amma. Why she said here? She said this word to remove that fearness from her mind. And all I did was smile and smile and smile. Again she tries to hide her fear. She doesn't want to let her mothers know what the fearness which is going on in her mind. So see what does she say? What does she do? She only smiles at her, and this smiling shows a very positive thing, that it tells us that she has a hope of meeting her mother again. So this is all about the explanation of this poem, and I hope you must have enjoyed this poem. And now in my next video I will explain the same poem in Hindi. So thank you very much, and your homework is to write the summary of this poem in your copy. Thank you.